What's good, guys? Prince Sports here, coming at you with another one, man. Listen, you know the NBA countdown is now changed, right? They got Stephen A. Smith, they got Jalen Rose, and all them other boys on there. So, I thought Stephen A. Smith said something that probably was just for shock value. But he said, I repeat, he said Steph Curry deserves to be in the same conversation with Michael Jordan. So then I started thinking about it. I said, hold up. That absolutely makes no sense. For starters, they don't get the same team accomplishments. They don't get the same individual accomplishments. Mike got everything Steph Curry has and more. Okay? So then I waited till he go further detail into this. And then he says, I'm not talking about, as terms of the greatest. I'm talking about as in scoring and devastating in their impact on the game. Steph Curry's a great scorer. Okay? He's a great shooter. But he's not a per scorer, okay? When it comes to attacking the basket, mid-range shots, dunking, layups, all of that, okay? Scoring is a category of things that you have to do to classify as a great scorer. Steph Curry is a great shooter, perhaps the greatest shooter of all time, especially when it comes to threes. He's not the greatest mid-range shooter. He's the greatest three-point shooter. Let me express that again. Three-point shooter, you can make that case. And he's probably a top 5 point guard of all time. It's another case and another argument for another day. But when you say scores or devastating scores, Stephen A. Smith, let me educate you on something. Devastating scores are guys like Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Guys like that. Guys that struck fear into people because they have a multiple ways of scoring, okay? Guys like Steph Curry, LeBron James, they're not devastating scorers. They don't strike fear into people, okay? They're good, solid scorers. LeBron may be on a number 1 scoring list due to longevity, okay? But Kareem's been on that list for God knows how long now. Karl Malone was on that list due to longevity. We all know Karl Malone is not a one-on-one greatest scorer of all time. Now, you can make a case. Kevin Durant could be a devastating scorer. But just like Steph Curry, both of these guys have scoring moments when they're on fire, they're unstoppable. But they also have too many moments where they disappear in a fourth or disappear in a whole game and just flat out have no impact. I seen even in losing efforts, Michael Jordan have impact on games. I seen in losing moments, Kobe Bryant have impact on games. Okay, and those are devastating scores. Wilt Chamberlain, even in losing, had devastating moments in games, okay? Steph Curry, when he disappears, okay? Now he has moments even in the postseason that he's lacking in, okay? Moments he just disappeared, but he also had moments when he shined. But you know what? When we do devastating scores or greatest scores, we got to look at how many times have you been electrifying and devastating compared to how many times have you not been. Because if you're going to go that route, everybody that's walking this face of planet Earth has had moments where they came up short. Did you had a lot of them, or did you had a little incy-bincy little bit of them? If you had a little bit of them, then you good, you solid, all right? That goes into your favor because you want to have more moments when you're devastating than less moments. Okay, this is what hurts guys like LeBron James. He has a lot of moments when he just disappeared more than often. Okay, offensively and defensively. Okay, he also had moments when he shined and rose to the occasion. Remember the mad face game against the Boston Celtics? Okay, but you got to ask yourself which was more. And I guaranteed you, when it comes to negativity, LeBron has more of those strikes than guys like a Michael Jordan, etc. Okay, so, or, a Kareem, stuff like that. Now, Kareem is another scorer. He had a devastating move, but he's not a devastating scorer. But yet he's number 1 on the list, right? All because of one move that you couldn't stop. Now, you can make a case that that one move is so devastating that makes him a devastating scorer, but it goes more than that. You got to have the whole range. You got to have the whole kit and caboodle, all right? To be a great scorer. You got to do everything great and be elite at it. And guys like Mike, Kobe, Wilt Chamberlain, They had a scoring skill set that's unmatched because they could score in just about any way. Okay, even if they're not the best 3-point shooter, they still could shoot the 3 ball and get on fire, you know. But yeah, Steph Curry is not and should never be mentioned in the same sentence with Michael Jordan. He just doesn't fit the bill. Why he doesn't fit the bill? Because, as I quote, Stone Cold Prince Sports said so. All kidding aside, you know, he just don't deserve to be in that list, man. He got too many shortcomings if you're going to try to compare him to Mike. No, I'm sorry. Prince Sports out. Peace.
Prince Sports, bitch. Let's get it.